Hello, thank you for stopping by yet another edition of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. My name is Thomas Metal75, and this is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews. Why not do a Massachusetts beer review right now from an actual Massachusetts-based brewery out in the central part of the state in Charlton, Massachusetts? I'm sure if you're a beer nerd, that already makes sense. You've seen that logo before. We got the Treehouse Brewing Company. And this is their Doublegangerrr with 3 Ds and 3 Rs. Bam. All right. Now, this was canned back on the 13th of February. It's time to drink some of these beers. I've been holding on to beers for no good reason from Treehouse. So let me drink their IPAs and get them out of the way sooner than later. So on the can, this is a double IPA, 8.6% ABV, brewed in Charlton, Massachusetts by Treehouse Brewing Company. And I won't read the whole description, but part of the description does read on the back of the can as follows: Doubleganger is an extreme expression of Doppelganger, our family of hoppy beers, dry hopped with Mosaic and Amarillo hops atop the King Julius base. We utilize a massive dose of hops here and draw upon our Find the Limit series to impart novel hop notes derived from the most cutting-edge hop products. Then they say stuff about the actual beer and flavor. So let's save that for the review. Hey, what's going on, everybody in the chat? Let's just say hi really quickly to NJ, to Ryan Jacobko, to Alex the Beer Master, and Sam Smalley out in Australia. So cheers, everybody. All right. I'm going to use the Treehouse Teku glass. Why the heck not? Try not to get so much sediment in this glass. I tend to get all these floating sediments that look like amoebas. I will discard the ends of cans, just a little bit of the liquid. I will not try to pour in these glassware anymore. Okay, so here's the juicy, hazy looking beer. Definitely juicy, definitely hazy. Definitely has that darker, or really like a bright yellow orangey kind of a color with the 2-finger head here. It's going to have some moderate carbonation, as you maybe can see. And it has a really nice, tight, white, frothy looking head. Looks real creamy, I suppose, the head there. Creamy. Let's get a nose. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Let's get a nose on that, shall we? Wow, that is very ripe still from 3 months ago. Or actually 2, going on 3 months in a couple weeks. That is super ripe, herbaceous, super, super juice bomb smelling. Super orangey, super grapefruit pithy. I can smell the huge concentration of hop oils. There's something like lupulin powder, like when you grind down the hops and really concentrate the hops. It's super concentrated hoppy notes. And what else? It smells like a lactose kind of a sweetness to it. It's a little dank, onion, garlicky in the background. It's definitely there. Yum on. A little bit spicy peppercorn, maybe. Yeah, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody, and happy Sunday during this review. Solange. Whoa. Let's do one more sip. That is crazy. All right. So the dank onion garlicky notes are there. The super orangey grapefruit pithy notes. The citrus juicy notes are all there. Definitely. Super drying beer. It's upfront pretty sweet with the malts. white bready malt, getting some pininess to it. It's probably the hop resin oils. There definitely is that white, or I don't know, white peppercorn. Let's go with that. That's what I say. It's definitely got a white peppercorn, kind of a peppery zing to it in the background. White bready malt, very juice driven forward, super dry beer after the initial sip. Super dense mouthfeel, medium towards full bodied. I would say medium. Super dense mouthfeel initially. It's dry and it thins out a little bit. It's very refreshing. I kind of like that. It's super crisp for what it is. It's nice soft, a velvety, smooth mouthfeel. So once again, Treehouse is doing the mouthfeel really good. It's crisp, it's clean, and it's refreshing as all hell for the most part. You can definitely tell there's a bit of a heft and weight to the beer. It's definitely a full-bodied, full-flavored drinking beer. And it definitely reminds you that it's a double IPA in nature. Not super alcohol forward for the 8.6, but again, I'm being reminded in the body and the texture of the beer that it is a bigger ABV. There's a slight presence of 8.6, but it's really pretty balanced for the most part. And it's got more of a hop punch to it and bitterness than some New England IPAs. So I do like the fact that it is giving you some hoppy bitterness in the background. I'm not sure that, your average beer drinker or one that drinks, I don't know, like a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale exclusively or a Sweetwater 420 extra Pale Ale. This might be a little intense to go from one of those kind of beers all the way to this one. So let your taste buds get acclimated to more gentle IPAs and doubles before going to something like this. But I'm really enjoying this one. Cheers to Drunken One as well. Yeah, very creamy, pillowy texture, mouthfeel. All that resin and oil, hoppy, dank flavors are at the end of the sip. And it does thin out from the medium body as it dries. So I'm going to give this beer, I kind of wish that maybe the alcohol was a little better masked. It's not the most alcoholic beer, but kind of wish there was a little bit more balance to that. Maybe some of the hopping is lending itself to feeling a little bit more boozy, but it's really not that bad. That's my major complaint with the beer. My other complaint is that they're milking this Julius series and this King Julius series with all these different varieties of Julius. I don't know how many you actually need, to be completely honest. I think slapping a new labeling on a beer and having a new beer recipe would be more interesting to me, at least, than seeing all these different variants and variations. But even that being told, I will give this a 94. It is pretty balanced for the most part, and I'm really, really enjoying this mouthfeel and the texture and the bitterness. I think they could have rounded out it is refreshing and clean for the most part. However, I feel like they could have rounded out the finish with some of those alcohol and some of the more dank bitter notes. I like all of that up front. It's kind of like when you're eating spicy food and you're getting an intense, amount of flavor, but you still want to taste the other ingredients or the main ingredient in the food, even though it's spicy. Same thing here. I would like to see more of the other ingredients than just some of the alcohol and the dank bitter flavors. But as far as this is concerned, as far as Treehouse is concerned, this is one of their better bitter IPAs. So I'm going to say 94 definitely out of 100. Great stuff. And as I like to say on my channel, until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon, and we'll see you at the Memphis in May Festival, May 5th through 7th, 2023, with Drunken One, with Shane Fudge, with Elbow 88, with Flacco Beer Reviews, and Matt Fudge and family too. So cheers. We'll see you soon. Bye.